Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to our elite weapon class breakdown right here in Advanced Warfare. Today we're going to be taking a look at a really weird gun in Advanced Warfare that not a lot of people use, and I can see why, because this gun has a lot of restrictions to it and it doesn't really change much with the ups and downs for its elite variant. But I actually really like this weapon, even though you can't do much with it, and I've actually started using this quite a bit, and it is actually one of my top favorite weapons, which is really weird because it's a very awkward gun and a lot of people don't like using this gun, and I can see why. So we're going to be breaking down the AK-12 finger trap, one of the weirdest AK-12s by far in this game, and possibly one of the weirdest guns and elite versions of any of the weapons in Advanced Warfare. But I like it, and I don't know, I just find this gun so fun to use because it's just so weird and it's just so out there. So let's go ahead and we're going to break this gun and this class down right now. I'll see you guys right after the intro.
I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the
Alright guys, so welcome back. As you guys can see right here in front of me, we have the AK-12 finger trap within my class, and this is what I like to use for pretty much all of my classes. But we're going to start off by breaking down the weapon before we do anything, before my controller dies. So here we go, guys. We're going to break down this gun. So as you guys can see, it only changes with the handling on this weapon, and it only increases handling by 3, which is actually pretty good if you guys want to go ahead and do a little bit of hip firing with this weapon. But the really bad thing about this weapon is you cannot put any attachments on it. And if you guys can see right there where it has those red things and it has the little circle with the cross going through it, that means you cannot put any attachments on this weapon. Not just no sights on this weapon, but you can't put any underbarrel attachments or anything on this weapon. So it's literally just the stock weapon that you guys can see here. And like the only things that it increases with this weapon is handling by 3, which does not do a whole lot. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, then you will know what this means. If you guys have seen any other videos explaining it, all it does is changes the hip fire spread. So yeah, if you just look at the gun like this, it's actually not a very good weapon. Just by looking at its stats, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the regular AK-12, but all it does is increases handling by 3, and you can't put any attachments on it, which is really weird. But I love this weapon, and you guys will see right here, the reason why I like this is because of the sights on this thing. The iron sights are absolutely beautiful. They're way better than the original iron sights on the original AK-12. And this thing is just a beast. It's insanely accurate. I just love it. Like, you don't even really need a foregrip on this thing because of the accuracy with this weapon. You can just like light people up if they're pretty far away, and it's just insanely accurate, and I just love it. It's just a great weapon. Like, not a lot of people use it, and that's because not a lot of people know about it. So now if we move on to our perks, pretty much the same thing as any of my other elite weapon class breakdowns. We have lightweight, we have peripherals, fast hands, toughness, and blast suppressor, pretty much the mainstream things that you guys will see right here. This gun has a pretty decent amount of ammo, so I don't really think you're going to be needing to run scavenger anytime soon with this weapon. So I just kind of stick with these perks right here. And then if you guys can see, I do have an exo ability. I'm running the overclock, and then I have 2 frags on here, and I'm also running a secondary, the RW1 rail driver, because why not? I mean, this gun, you can't put any attachments on it, so it does leave you some other spaces to go ahead and get a little bit creative, and that's why I like running the rail driver with this class. And then I'm actually running a score streak as well. I'm running the UAV, and I actually have this thing customized. So as you guys can see, I have the speed on here, I have enemy direction and threat detection, because with this gun you can actually go on some pretty high streaks that I found out if you guys have seen them in my gameplays that I'm putting in with this little video here. You guys can see that I do go on some pretty great streaks, and it's actually a really good weapon to just sit back and have fun, and I just love using this weapon. But it doesn't really change much from the original, which kind of sucks. I mean, it looks a little tiny bit different. It's got that wood on it compared to the original one, but other than that, it's pretty much the exact same thing, but you can't put any attachments, which kind of sucks. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a really weird weapon, and not a lot of people like it, and I can see why, but I like it, and I like using it. It's just something a little bit different, and it just gives you a little bit more of a challenge when you're playing Advanced Warfare, and I just like having fun with this gun. So if you guys have this weapon, go ahead and try this class out if you guys have liked what I have here. If you have not, then go ahead and feel free to change anything that you like, and if you don't want to use this weapon, then feel free. I'm not forcing you to use it, but if you want to have a little bit of fun, then go ahead and try it out. That is pretty much it for this video, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.